Hello, my name is Charlotte Ball. This presentation will be as part of fulfilment of my MA in Digital Marketing. The presentation itself is based on a brand from New Zealand called the Borrowed Collective. I hope you enjoy it. Rentable fashion is fast becoming a well-known and popular concept around the world. In fact, in 2016 it became the top consumer trend of the year, the largest markets of which were in the USA and New Zealand. The Borrowed Collective is a premium clothing rental company based in Auckland, New Zealand. It was established in 2015 in July. As a young company, the Borrowed Collective is still developing and growing. In May 2018, the company saw an all-time high in website traffic as well as a 75% growth in sales, which made them start thinking about updating their current digital marketing strategies. After outlining a brief and discussion with the client, some objectives were selected in order to increase recognition of the company within New Zealand, and with that, hopefully increase sales and customer retention. The first objective was to improve search engine ranking to third in order to generate as much traffic as possible to the website. The second was to maintain company growth and improve sales from around 30 to 50 rentals per month. The third was to push unique selling points through marketing, such as the backup dress option and lay by pay. The external analysis was undertaken by conducting a marketing industry analysis, as well as using the Pestel and Porter's 5 Forces frameworks. During the external analysis, it was brought to light that both the fashion and rental fashion industries are consistently seeing growth worldwide. Along with this, the shared economy is also seeing substantial growth in New Zealand, especially among millennials, who are more likely to spend their money on experience rather than products, and therefore are a perfect target market for the Borrowed Collective. However, due to the high volume of competitors in the fashion industry, the predicted entrance of new brands in New Zealand, and the unlimited accessibility of other brands online, the Borrowed Collective will need to stand out in order to sustain their business in the growing market. A comparison of 3 competitors was undertaken to determine the position of the Borrowed Collective against top rental brands in New Zealand. The 3 competitors, Designer Wardrobe, Oh Rent Me and Lend the Label, were chosen due to their close proximity to the Borrowed Collective and because they are all substantially different to the brand. Designer Wardrobe are arguably the largest rental fashion brand in New Zealand. Their website is very professional looking. They have over 49,000 followers on Instagram and over 62,000 on Facebook, and they've been mentioned multiple times in the press. They are also the only competitor to have a mobile app and a fully compatible mobile website. Although, as you can see from the top of their page, they do not have a main menu bar, which can hinder navigation. The menu is, however, present on the shop pages, where Designer Wardrobe allow their customers to rent designer fashion from an array of different rental brands. As you can see on the page, there are multiple filters present to help customers shop easily, and there is also a mixture of both professional and amateur looking photographs, some of which haven't even loaded, as this website is very slow. They also have a marketplace service for customers where they can sell their own clothes. The marketplace itself is quite reminiscent of eBay due to their amateur looking photographs. Designer Wardrobe also have multiple bad reviews online and are negligent on updating their blog regularly. Oh Rent Me are likely the most similar brand to the Borrowed Collective. They have the highest search engine ranking of all competitors and also have a substantial social media following of almost 30,000 on Instagram and 12,000 on Facebook. They also have an additional Instagram page where they sell ex-rentals. The website itself is methodical and professional looking. In addition to their rentals, Oh Rent Me also sell branded t-shirts, scarves and accessories, as well as an exclusive subscription service. Overall, the rental shop is professional, and unlike other competitors, all of the images on their shop are consistent. As you can see, they also have numerous filters present. Their website, however, does not optimize well for mobile viewing. Lend the Label is a very young brand. It was established just over 2 years ago. Despite this, they have 13,000 followers on Instagram and over 12,000 on Facebook. Their brand and founder have also been mentioned multiple times in the press. However, their website is very simple and doesn't seem to contain much thought as to presentation. It is also not well optimised for mobile. Due to the mixture of photography quality, their rental shop isn't very professional looking either, although they do offer a range of filters for customers to shop through. As well as their rentals, Lend the Label also sell t-shirts containing their logo and various accessories from partnered brands. Lend the Label also sell membership options for customers. After analysing the three competitors, it's clear they all have their strengths and weaknesses. The next section will cover the internal analysis of the Borrowed Collective, including their website, SEO, and customers. The majority of website traffic is made up of new users. Therefore, most customers are new to the Borrowed Collective. The main demographic of customers are female, aged between 18 and 34. Many customers are affluent with technology. In addition to the fact that the millennial market have become accustomed to having immediate access to goods, it's no surprise that customers are more likely to enter the website using their mobile phones. The average millennial in New Zealand is predicted to earn $37,500 New Zealand dollars a year. Also, the Borrowed Collective's customers are often searching for high-risk, high-priced products and services. Therefore, it is likely that their main markets are in professional employment. As an online business, it is incredibly important for the Borrowed Collective to have a fully functioning and easily navigated e-commerce website. When first entering the website, you can clearly see the main navigation, which contains clear and precise headings. This makes navigation around the website very easy. The images present on the homepage are very professional looking, but there is a distinct lack of text and information, especially when you compare it to competitors' homepages. There is also a lack of a footer on the homepage, which can hinder navigation, and it gives the illusion that the page does not end or is not finished. Scrolling back to the top, you can see that there is a hamburger menu present in the corner of the website that, when clicked, opens a blank menu that contains just the designer's name. This implies that there's something maybe missing from the page, or that it's not optimised well for mobile. Also on the homepage, the logo is very small and goes a little unnoticed when hidden in the corner of the page. When navigating through the website, it's clear that most pages contain professional imagery and lots of information that would be beneficial to the customer, although this page doesn't line up very well. It's interesting to note that on the How It Works page, the text at the bottom concerning the backup dress is exactly the same as the text used on the backup dress page itself. Going back to the How It Works page, it is clear that not much consideration was taken when choosing the layout for this page. As you can see, the text doesn't align very well, which makes it look unprofessional and can make the text difficult to follow, as it is distracting to the customer. Moving on to the next page, which is try-ons. The Borrowed Collective currently use a paid plugin called Booked, which seems to work perfectly on the website. Customers can book appointments with 15-minute intervals quite easily, as you can see. Although the e-commerce pages seem to work well, there is a noticeable difference in the website's layout when you navigate to the rental shop. This is due to the website having two themes. Inconsistencies in websites can make customers very distrustful. Similarly to competitors, the Borrowed Collective also have multiple styles of images on their shop page, which only add to the inconsistencies present on the website. There are also noticeable font differences present. Interestingly, there is a footer on these pages, but it does lack important information such as secure logos. Ultimately, Although the rental shop is easy to navigate and contains helpful filters, as you can see at the side of the page, the inconsistencies and lack of secure payment information could be losing sales for the company. Again, as you can see, when navigating to the Intershop, the layout reverts back to the original. The purpose of this page is to allow customers to shop using the Borrowed Collective's Instagram feed. It is worth noting that the Borrowed Collective do not utilise the shop feature on their actual Instagram profile. The blog is updated often, containing mostly interviews with aspirational working women, more often than not wearing garments sold by the Borrowed Collective. The blogs are all relevantly tagged, but all seem to be labelled uncategorised for some reason. Finally, the contact page is general and consistent with the rest of the website, obviously aside from the rental shop. Although there is not information regarding an address or a contact number for the Borrowed Collective. It is worth noting that apart from the Insta shop and the Instagram feed at the bottom of the homepage, the social media icons present on this page are not found anywhere else on the website. Straight away on the homepage you can see that the rent where return is missing completely. Scrolling down the page, you then get to the sign up form, which is formatted very badly on the mobile website, though the Instagram feed looks good on the website, although very big. Going through to the About page, you can see that this page is optimised very badly. The image has been cropped and the text is moved to one side of the page. The How It Works page is also optimised badly. All the text has been centralised and the image has been made very small. This is very similar to the backup dress page, but on this page the image hasn't been shrank, it actually fills the page. Try-ons is one of the only pages on the mobile website that works quite well. You can easily make an appointment using any of the times available, and they take you straight to the form, which you can then fill out. On the rent pages, again the layout changes similarly to on the desktop. The images look slightly blurry on the shop page, and also when you scroll to the bottom you can see that the footer is not present and the filters have replaced it. On the blog page, all of the images are blurry, especially when you zoom in on them, but when you click on the blog itself, you can see that the images aren't blurry at all, and this page is actually optimised very well for mobile. On first views, the Contact Us page looks like it's formatted well, but when scrolling down you can see that the message box does not fit the page. Between May and August 2018, a third of sessions began and ended on the homepage, with a bounce rate of over 65%, which is above industry standard. Organic referrals currently count for around 30% of the Borrowed Collective's traffic. On their website they use some headings, though they are not implemented throughout the website, and most of them do not contain any keywords. On the website, the text to HTML code is below the recommended 15% as well. However, the Borrowed Collective do have a sitemap on their website which helps search engines list them. Between February and May 2018, the Borrowed Collective had over 180 backlinks per month, though this has since decreased severely to only 19 in August. Although the website is functional and navigates well, there is a lot of inconsistencies on the website, and the mobile optimization is a big problem. The following section will contain strategies in order for the Borrowed Collective to improve their online presence and their SEO strategy. The chosen strategies are as follows. Number 1. Update the Borrowed Collective's website. There are multiple problems with the Borrowed Collective's website as outlined in the analysis. These should be fixed in order to create the best online experience for customers. The new website should be consistent and contain all relevant security measures. SEO strategies should also be utilised throughout the website. Number 2. Make sure the website is optimised for mobile. The majority of the Borrow Collective's customers are technology affluent and they're therefore more likely to shop on their mobiles. There is a higher percentage of new customers, which means they are less likely to download an app for a one-off purchase, as it will fill up their phone storage. Also, apps can be expensive, thus due to a limited investment it would be more cost effective to improve the existing website and optimise it for mobile. This prototype has been developed to outline all recommendations suggested in the corresponding report. Websites are often the first interaction a customer will have with a company, therefore that first initial reaction is the most important and can determine a company's success. The first initial change was to have one theme throughout the website, thus making the website consistent throughout. The theme, called ShopStar, is fully compatible with WooCommerce and therefore gives the user the ability to have accounts and baskets on the top of every page. As you can see, the company logo has been altered to fit the top of the page. The purpose of the larger logo is to instantly connect with the customer as they enter the website. The colour palette on the Borrowed Collective's website was limited to pink and grey, which can make the website seem flat and exciting. The new palette keeps the original pink as a base colour and adds a darker pink as an accent, along with black, white and light grey for neutral tones, thus adding more depth to the website. A tagline has also been added to the homepage in order to extend the brand's identity and add more personality to the website. As you can see, more text has been added to the homepage, thus increasing the HTML ratio and adding keywords to the homepage. A footer has also been added to the website, which is viewable on every page. It contains important information, a search bar, secure logos and copyright information, as well as a mailing list sign-up. You can also see that the main menu has been made sticky, therefore it follows you around the page. So the checkout and search bar are viewable constantly. Not much has been changed on the About page, though it is recommended for the Borrowed Collective to write a more personal copy similar to Lend the Label. On the original website, the services went straight to the How It Works page. This page has split the services into 3 sections, which adds an extra page to the website and also helps navigation. The copy on the How It Works page has been extended to add another 2 steps. The icons have also been changed and the layout made more consistent. The backup dress page is very simple, it just tells you how the backup dress works, very similar to the original website. Although an appointment system has been added to this website, it is recommended that the Borrowed Collective continue using Booked as it works very well and it's also mobile optimised. On the shop, multiple filters have been added, which are now in a drop-down menu to make it much easier for the customer to choose which filters they would like to use. There is also an option to choose which side you would like. On the Borrowed Collective's website, they don't offer customers the ability to choose between sizes. They only offer them to book it on the day. There is a plugin that can be used with WooCommerce called Bookings and Appointments for WooCommerce, which allows bookable products to be variables, so therefore the customers can shop sizes and availability at the same time. On the prototype, the Insta-shop doesn't actually work, it just shows an Instagram feed. This is because this website is not set up with all the products available on the Borrowed Collective's website. The layout of the blog has been updated so that everything lines up perfectly. This improves the aesthetics of the website as well as consistency. It is recommended for the Borrowed Collective to add their address and phone number if they would like to on the contact page. You may also notice that icons linking to the Borrowed Collective social media have also been added to the top bar. These are viewable on every page. As you can see, the mobile layout responds very well. All the content is there, including the footer and the top bar. When browsing through the menu, you can see that the other pages are also optimised well. The layout fills the page and no content is missing. The shop menu contains a number of filters that can be used for easily browsing on the shop. And unlike the original website, all of the shop features are together. The filters are also present at the bottom of the page, so that customers can easily shop and find what they're looking for. You can also see that images on every page are fully loaded and not pixelated or blurry. And the contact page is also optimised well for mobile. To improve SEO on all pages on the website, the following strategies should be implemented. To improve page speed, make sure all images are compressed, which will reduce page size. Also, CSS and JavaScript should be minimised throughout the website. The Borrowed Collective should also use the Yoast SEO plugin to determine a keyword for each page. The Borrowed Collective should also follow keyword trends using Moz's free keyword checker. They should use headings on every page, and there should be at least one H1 per page. All images should have alt tags. The Borrowed Collective could also use keywords in headers, in the footer and within anchor text. And then to improve backlinks each month, the Borrowed Collective should build relationships with other brands. The Borrowed Collective have used influencer marketing in the past, but worried that it became too ingenuine. Nowadays there is more transparency with influencers, which makes it easier for consumers and brands to trust them as they know exactly which posts are genuine. Influencer marketing is cost effective, especially when compared to traditional marketing. Many influencers will now accept payment in the form of products. The Borrowed Collective could use their existing customer base to search for girls who have rented with them before. This would ensure that the influencer is already an admirer of the brand and should result in more genuine content. Selling branded products such as t-shirts is a great way to increase revenue as well as promoting a brand. The t-shirts themselves could be sold on the website, given to influencers and given to customers as promotional gifts. If the t-shirts are successful, in the future the Borrowed Collective could also start to create branded scarves, tote bags or other popular accessories. Due to the growing popularity of the sharing economy and sustainability in New Zealand among millennials, it would be beneficial for the Borrowed Collective to start advertising that on their website. Competitor Designer Wardrobe already have a sustainability link on their page. It could be good for the Borrowed Collective to do this as well. The Board Collective could also blog about sustainable fashion or advise customers on the best way to care for their clothes. Their confidence pieces could talk to women who care for the environment. They could also speak to influencers who are interested in sustainable fashion and would be happy to advertise it for them. The Board Collective could also partner with sustainable brands, thus increasing backlinks as well as building relationships. These relationships could include blogging about each other, sharing each other on social media, selling each other's products on the website, or undertaking competitions together. The Board Collective could also create a video advertisement that outlines how rentable fashion is sustainable and how customers can help the environment by embracing the shared economy and renting rather than buying. The video could be shared on social media and posted on the website. For the Board Collective, Instagram is the most popular social network, though they currently do not use all amenities available to them on the platform. Instagram TV offers users the ability to create hour-long videos. The Board Collective could film try-ons throughout the day or publish advertisements on there. If the Board Collective were to start utilising influencer marketing, they could have influencer Instagram takeovers, where the influencer would log their day on the Board Collective's account and talk about their experiences with the company. Live videos could also offer the Board Collective to do Q&A sessions with customers. Instagram business profiles offer a shop feature which allow customers to shop on their shops. Instagram business profiles offer a shop feature which allow customers to shop on websites directly from their Instagram feed. Though, as already mentioned, the Board Collective do have an Insta shop on their website, but they don't utilise the shop feature on their Instagram feed. The Board Collective currently don't use any hashtags, though Instagram posts with at least one hashtag have 12.6% more engagement than those without. Therefore, the company should start introducing more hashtags to their images and see if there's a difference in engagement. At the moment, the Facebook posts are shared directly from Instagram, though each social media platform is different with its own unique audience and identity. Therefore, the Board Collective should start to create unique posts for Facebook. They could start by sharing the same images on both social networks but with unique captions. There are currently not many conversational posts on social media, therefore the Board Collectives could start to involve their followers in their posts. For example, what's your favourite girly film? Hey, it's Friday, do you have any plans for the weekend? Also, live video streaming is very popular on Facebook. In fact, 82% of customers would prefer to watch a live video than read a post on social media. Facebook Live receives up to 3 times more viewership than videos that are uploaded directly. Keeping in mind the objectives set at the start of this presentation, this next section will outline the processes and resources needed to implement the proposed strategies. Also included will be an overview of costs and predicted return on investment, as well as the benefits and risks adhering to the client should they apply said strategies to their business. As the main tactic proposed in this report is a new website, the process will involve a website launch which will include email marketing, which would include 1 email per week, each with a unique subject matter relating to the website launch. Social media marketing. Each week should have multiple posts relating to different focuses, such as a video campaign. The campaign could relate directly to the advertisement of sustainability within the brand. Printed t-shirt launch, which would need to be ordered before the website launch, obviously. And finally, the website update and launch. All recommendations should be added to the website pre-launch. A Gantt chart can be seen here outlining specific elements of each task. Overall, the strategies in this report come to just under 15,000 New Zealand dollars. Most of the return on investment will include attracting new customers and building new opportunities for the Board Collective. Therefore, it is difficult to determine return on investment in specific monetary value. This section of the presentation will contain the potential risks and benefits for the client should they implement the recommendations suggested. The new colour palette will add more depth to the website, thus becoming more aesthetically pleasing to customers. As the proposed colour palette is only expanding on the original website's colour, there should not be any perceived risks in changing this. When used with the proposed WordPress theme, the new logo is much larger and fills the top bar of the website. On the prototype, the logo is much easier to read and more eye-catching, therefore should be more memorable to customers. Although it can be tedious to update logos on all platforms. However, the proposed logo used has the same colour scheme and font as the original logo, therefore should not need to be removed completely from all platforms. Also, having a tagline could help customers with brand memorability. Though where customers' attention spans have shortened considerably, it's argued that taglines may not be needed. Launching a new website can help increase engagement with existing and potential customers, getting people to talk about your company, consequently increasing word of mouth. The proposed recommendations should help with multiple aspects of the website in order to make the best online experience for customers. Thus, the suggested updates should help the Borrowed Collective attract and retain customers. Consistently presented brands could see a 23% increase in revenue, which is good news for the Borrowed Collective should they update the website. Although, when updating a website, you can lose recognition with existing customers. Also, while the website is updating, the website may have to be unusable for a while. Thereby, they may lose some customers while the rebrand is in process. To optimize the website for mobile, it's been recommended to the client to use a WordPress theme that has an automatically responsive layout. By optimizing the website for mobile, customers will be easily able to shop their website on their mobiles. Although it can be difficult to analyze if there are any issues with mobile websites, if they are used on different devices that are not readily available to check, it may result in problems with navigation and optimization. Updating SEO on the website will improve search engine ranking, thus bringing more traffic to the website and potential customers. However, it may be a while until the Borrowed Collective see a difference in their search engine ranking. Therefore, it should be monitored over time and keyword trends should be checked often. Adding brand ambassadors to the brand can improve online word of mouth. Additionally, if they blog about the Borrowed Collective, it can also help the brand's SEO by building backlinks. Also, as aforementioned, influencer marketing is cost effective. However, there is a zero tolerance policy on influencer transparency online. If the influencer is not honest about their relationship with the Borrowed Collective, both parties can get into trouble. Customers wearing their t-shirts will improve word of mouth marketing, and they also add an extra source of income for the company. Although the t-shirts may not sell well, thus losing the company money. By advertising sustainability, the Borrowed Collective may be able to change people's minds about fast fashion, thus creating more popularity for renting and more sales in the process. However, some customers may be alienated if the eco-friendly side of the business is reported or advertised too often. The purpose of the proposed social media strategies is to help increase engagement with customers. For instance, involving followers directly by asking them questions to help with this. However, it can be more time-consuming for the Borrowed Collective to create new unique posts for both Facebook and Instagram. In conclusion, the most important thing that the Borrowed Collective can do is update their website and make sure it's optimized for mobile, as instructed in the website prototype. As most of the Borrowed Collective's customers are new to the company, their first impression is the most important. Therefore, they are the focus market. Building a new client base is a primary objective. After this, the Borrowed Collective can start to think about retaining these customers. Thank you for listening to my presentation.